Okay. So we're gonna play some Watch Dogs Legion now. Sorry for that wait. I didn't realize that there was an update. So, and I haven't run this game at all yet, so... Alright, so...
Menu
What was that?
Menu narration. Off. Enable text-to-speech to allow voice narration of highlighted menu elements.
What the fuck? Spoken language, English, written language, English. Colorblind mode off. Subtitle mode. We'll go full captions, because we're streaming. We don't need gameplay events to be closed caption. That seems fine. Alright, so apparently there's a pretty robust, benchmark tool. Now, here's the thing. So, this is the newest game I've played, obviously. It just came out yesterday. But it is the most recent game I've ever played on stream. That being from when it came out to when I started streaming the game. There are new consoles coming out very, very soon. In weeks. This game is apparently going to be on them. So this is potentially... This is potentially the, like the first quote-unquote next-gen game that I've played. CPU load major. Interesting. And why is that? Because I turned on VSync? Oh, it's per thing. Really? More CPU load with the field of view. So I guess we'll put that on 80 to keep it at medium. Anyway, my point is, I don't know how this will run. I have a nice computer. I got an i9 9900K. I've got 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. At this point, honestly, my fucking bottleneck might be the fact that I have a 2070 instead of a fucking 30 series card, which came out the following year. So, I mean, who knows? So, let's see. So, turn motion blur off, because it's dog shit. Post-process anti-aliasing, So, ray tracing, major CPU and GPU load. Ah, okay, so... DLSS, this is the first game I've played with DLSS built in, and this is, I did not really think about the fact that this would be a significant CPU load. Obviously, that makes sense. This is, interesting. So, let's auto-detect. Let's see what it says. So it has us on very high for almost everything. Ray tracing is off by default. I wonder if that is, in general or what. Normal, 60, okay. Image, that's fine. Let's run this benchmark. Now keep in mind that there is probably about 20 to 30% of my GPU is being used to encode this stream. So, it's not, if I was not streaming, I would get better performance, in other words. So, the GPU will almost certainly be the bottleneck of this game. Because I have, one of the best CPUs you can buy, and, a fair amount of RAM as well, so... We'll see. Also, sipping a nice vodka drink. And, we're playing on permadeath mode, so... We'll see how it goes. I mean, so far it looks nice. You know what? This game, to me, from the previews I've seen, it looks much more dense than Watch Dogs 2 in that. Okay. What does the red mean? Impact. What? Okay, so what does this say? Negative impact on FPS, low CPU performance, option FPS limit on, option VSync is on. Oh, okay, so because the FPS limit and the VSync. Oh, right. Okay, because I'm limiting... Okay. I deliberately set it to 60 frames. So, of course, that has a negative impact because it could go higher. That actually, you know what, fuck it. Let's see. Out of curiosity. No frame limit. Let's see what it does. So I want to see one benchmark without the frame limit, and then I want to see one with ray tracing. And then maybe one with all settings up. So I'm sorry that this stream is going to be so fucking boring for at least the next 15 minutes. But this is really interesting to me because this helps me figure out where I am. Like, what is my situation going forward? Oh, VSync. Whoops. Okay. Alright. VSync off. Frame rate limit off. We'll see what the benchmark says. Still capped at 60. Hold on, I don't understand. Is it my refresh rate, maybe, that's holding back the, Oh, wait, no. VSync was still on. Alright, so without VSync, without a frame rate limit, I'm gonna be drunk by the time we start playing this game. No, still capped at 60. I don't know, maybe it just defaults to that. I have no idea. Whatever, okay. Oh, wait, oh. I'm a fucking moron. There we go. Now we will see. This is gonna be the most boring stream ever. There it goes. This is probably going to look really bad on the stream because the stream is looking for 60 frames per second and this is fluctuating. Obviously, I'm not gonna play the game like this. I'm gonna put it at a capped 60, but just for the sake of testing what my rig is capable of. And this isn't a very long benchmark test, so... So it dropped below 60 when it was pulling out to the city. So that is actually kind of promising. That seemed pretty good. Minimum was 30, but I don't even know when that was. 1% low first, frames per second was 52%. 0.1 is 46. That's pretty fucking good. But low CPU performance. I mean, how much better can you get? Okay, so now that we've done that, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna do this. Now we're gonna set everything to ultra. I'm gonna set, I'm still gonna turn motion... You know what, fuck it, we'll leave motion blur on. And I'm gonna run this with, Oh, okay, so ray tracing does stay off. Oh god, I'm so curious. If we turn this on ultra and then we put on DLSS, what the difference in benchmark... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this is such a boring stream. I should have done this before I even started, but... Yeah, I like these built-in benchmarks. They're fun. Okay, so this is everything on ultra. No ray tracing. Including motion blur is on. I gotta say, this looks actually a little nicer, not like insanely nicer, but there is a mild, noticeable quality difference. The problem is that you bump on VSync and then all of a sudden you take a 20% hit to your frame rate, so you gotta turn some stuff down anyway. And you know, I'm surprised this actually hasn't hurt my performance on the stream. This is actually performing better than the last test for some reason. Also, it's worth mentioning I'm playing with the HD, well, whatever high-resolution texture pack that they released with this. It was optional. I'm assuming it's on by default. Okay, that performance was pretty fucking good. 0.1%, 42%, or 42 frames. I mean, that's... I'm pretty satisfied with this. And even then, we have DLSS options. Okay. Let's save that report. Oh, I probably shouldn't show the world my file structure. Okay. Now, I gotta do it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going. Ray tracing. Ultra. Wait, cancel. Apply. Ray tracing ultra. Everything high, ray tracing on ultra. Let's see it. I'll be very satisfied if this has performance above 45 frames per second. 45, I will be happy. Oof, 30. Ooh, man. That looks nice, though. You know what? The reflective surfaces look really fucking good, man. I'm not gonna play at 30 frames per second. That just is not fucking happening. But I gotta say, doesn't look that bad. This is basically what you can expect to play on like a fucking PlayStation 5. I mean, didn't they already say that? Well, okay, so I'm not playing at 4K or anything. I am playing at 1080p, of course. I think they said maybe 4K was gonna be 30 frames per second. Or upscaled or something like that. I don't know. Either way, their settings are not as high as I'm playing on right now. I can guarantee you that. But they are playing at a higher resolution, you know, when they run those tests, so. So this one, yeah, CPU, that's interesting. The CPU is still, it's what it's saying is my bottleneck, and I'm sorry, I just don't buy it. I mean, I don't have it overclocked or anything, but it's not, that's a little silly. Okay, 0.1% low this time was 22, so that is not great. So that's everything on Ultra, and including ray tracing. So now let's see. AI to boost frame rates, performance. This mode offers higher performance. Okay. This mode offers both optimized performance and image quality. This mode offers highest image quality, ultra performance. Recommended for 8K. Balanced. What does balanced do? Offers both optimized performance and image quality. Let's try balanced. And once again, I'm sorry. This is going to take forever. This is a half hour into the stream. I'm so interested. I haven't played any game with DLSS built in. So if this gets like a high frame rate, I'm going to be fucking out of my mind. This is amazing. Yeah. Doesn't really... Oh, look, the character models change. It's interesting. Man, I gotta say, the ray tracing looks really nice for the reflections. Jesus. Oi, bruv. You messing about with DedSec, bruv. Okay, so I feel like that was consistently better above 30, above like around 30. Nah, still 0.1%, 22. I'm gonna look at these later. That is interesting. Okay. Now, let's look at, oh, motion blur has been off. I thought I had it on. Oh, wait! It didn't save. God damn it. I'm sorry, we gotta do it again. I gotta get really intimate with this fucking benchmark scene. The other thing is, the big game I'm excited about is Cyberpunk, and I feel like this is the first next-gen game, you know, like, quote-unquote next-gen, you know, title. What the fuck? Whoa! What the fuck? What? Okay, just for reference here, at this point, without DLSS on, we were at about 30 something. Right now we're at 55-ish frames per second with DLSS on, where it would have been 33 without. This is insane. Oh, okay, I'm seeing it a little bit on there. There is a little bit of image quality loss, but holy shit, this is insane. What the fuck? This is amazing. Average FPS was 53. With everything on Ultra, including ray tracing on Max. Well, ray trace reflections. 0.1% was 38. That's fucking crazy. Yo. So if you don't know, DLSS I think it's short for deep learning supersampling. Yes, it is. And basically they train like an AI model to basically guess what the image is going to be, and then in real time fill in pixels. So like it basically increases your frame rate by guessing what it should look like. It's fucking crazy. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Now I want to know, what the fuck does it look like on performance? This is crazy. Oh right, reflections don't even matter. What the fuck, dude? What? I can't believe that. That had so much bigger of a performance boost than I was expecting. But again, VSync off, so with VSync on, it would have been probably closer to like 40, upper 40s. Okay, so this is DLSS on performance mode with everything on Ultra. So we're gonna see probably a light loss in visual clarity, which, yeah, oh. It's almost like there's like weird digital artifacting like you would get from like a live stream. Well, you're watching it on a live stream, but for me, it almost seems a little bit like there's like artifacting. Yeah, wow, that's really interesting. I've never used this before. This is amazing. This is insane. Honestly, I'm so impressed by this. Like this, we're getting 70 fucking frames per second on performance mode with DLSS. I'm so impressed by this. I want to like call my parents and tell them, and they would not give a fuck. But I just want to call everybody I know, which by the way is not just my parents. But I cannot believe this. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we had our fun here. Well, oh, okay. We is maybe strong. I had my fun. Now, let's, almost an hour into my stream, and I've been fucking around with this. I'm gonna actually change this to what I will actually be playing on, which is normal VSync. FPS limit is on 60. And what I want to know is if I... Yes, apply. Is if I keep everything the way it is, how does this game perform? We'll see. Man, I wasn't kidding. I might be drunk by the time this actually starts. No way. How? So okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of weirdness here in the image quality. But to be perfectly honest with you, this tech is maybe the most amazing thing I've seen in video games in a long time. I cannot fucking believe this. Okay, so the explosion dropped it to 44. 47. So when it pulls out to like this, like wider areas, it does dip below 40, or sorry, below 50. God damn. That is fucking wild. I can't. I'm blown away by this. This is amazing. Okay, so let's look at what we can tone down. We'll turn the shadows down to high. I barely see a difference. I feel like... How did everything go low? What is... What? I'm gonna turn... Okay. Honestly, high is fine for shadows. Headlight shadows. Minor impact, that's fine. Motion blur off, ambient occlusion on. Geometry I want high, environment. Level of vegetation, that's fine. And I'll be honest with you, I think ultra, like, let's go to balance and I'll put it on high ray tracing. And we'll see how this runs. This is what I would like to run this game on. Like this is the performance I would like to see. So I hope this is good. But moving it to balance instead of performance, I think is going to have a pretty negative effect. Yep. Okay. So indoors, this is pretty good. $44, $43. $43, I think, is the lowest I saw it go. Yep. Okay. Low 29. Minimum. The lowest it went was 23. Average was 51. That's pretty good. So let's bump some stuff down. That is a little ugly with it low. Low, that looks awful. Honestly, we'll put it on high because I actually don't think that with my 1080p monitor it will make much of a difference. That's, I think your car, or we'll put it on 2 cars, that's fine. And I'm gonna I don't know, quality. I'm gonna put this on performance mode, and we'll test this out. We'll see how this one goes. Hopefully this looks good, and then we can start playing a video game. It's still too low in these open areas. And you know, the other thing to mention here is my computer is fucking silent. It is not making a sound. Amazing. Okay. 29 low. A little better. 55 average. Alright, what can we move? Geometry, I don't want to. I really would rather not. Yeah, I'm not bumping that down below ultra. Environment. Let's go to high on environment. I mean, what else is there to bump, you know? If this doesn't improve what we just did, if that doesn't improve, then I'm gonna lower ray tracing. I'm already on high. I feel like that's acceptable considering I don't have the latest and greatest hardware. And like I said, a lot of this, the reason why I really want to do this is because I want to see how games are going to perform on this computer going forward. I got a computer that I think that is now like pretty good, but it's not incredible. I mean, and honestly, there could be an NVIDIA driver that improves the DLSS quality that I don't have right now. Because I have not, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I did not. Actually, I should probably do that because this is an NVIDIA joint. I'll bet you there is a major driver update, or, you know. Oh my god, but this is butter right here. Look, I'm not a total snob, but I do see a little bit of artifacting with the performance mode on DLSS, but honestly, it's worth it. It's totally fucking worth it. Oh, there it goes. Finally went under 50. I think 46 was the lowest I saw. .56, low was 28. 0.1% of the time it was 30. The lowest it reasonably gets is 30 frames per second. And that is under intense duress. I'm okay with this. I think this is going to be the settings that we roll with here. So, launching it's very interesting. Let's look at this is brand new, this Ubisoft Connect. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have points here. Epic, legendary. Unlock an exclusive mask for your operatives. By the way, so the one really cool thing, I was listening to the Giant Bombcast and I saw that there was a whoa. Oh, I own Watch Dogs 2, but it's on another account. Oh, that sucks. That's actually really cool. I like that. But for some reason, Watch Dogs 2, I own it on Steam, and it's assigned to my dad's Uplay account. I don't know why that is. I know when my dad and I both bought 970s at the same time years ago, and it came with 2 Ubisoft games. So it came with a free game with each card. So he got one and I got the other, and we both put it on one account, and that has since become his account. Whoa, okay, hold on, wait, so there's stuff... Oh, right, so this is all the stuff that came with, this was on Uplay, or whatever, Uplay Plus or whatever, and it automatically unlocks everything. So this is the first, Legion is the first game I'm playing on Connect, so it does have all this free shit. Ubisoft mask, interesting. Oh wait, hold on. So let's open this again. I'm just curious because I've never seen this interface before. I started playing... Okay, so that's it. I don't have any friends on here. I think I have one friend on here, maybe. There's a store. This is interesting. So, just to point out here, I'm playing this game on Ubisoft Plus, formerly Uplay Plus. Costs like $15 a month or something, or $20 maybe. I don't know, but I figured I'm gonna beat this game in a weekend. Whatever. So I just paid the $20 or $15 to get Uplay Plus, downloaded this game, and now we're going to play it. However, the season pass here, which, by the way, I am moderately interested in, because the way that they've set up this game that you can play as anybody, that Aiden Pierce is a playable character, and you can play as him from the beginning, apparently. Find that really interesting. But it's $40, and I don't know how that works if you own Uplay Plus, because I'm not going to fucking pay $40 for DLC for a game I don't own. That's just fucking stupid. So, I don't know how that works, but anyway. That was a lot of fucking around, as the Brits would say, faffing about. A lot of, or no, they would just say faffing. That's a lot of faffing. Maybe that's just Carl Pilkington would say that, but point is, I'm actually going to play the game now. So, if you're watching a YouTube re-upload of this stream, this is probably going to be where I cut it, because it was almost an entire hour of me messing around with the benchmarking tool. So, let's play the game. And of course, like I had said before, I am going to be playing on permadeath, just regular permadeath. Iron Man means you can't turn it off. I mean, yeah, we'll play on Iron Man, whatever. Balance, enemy alertness, weapon damage, vehicle efficiency, single player difficulty can be changed at any time in multiplayer. Okay. So, here's my thing. I don't think that playing above normal makes sense. I think it's stupid. I think playing on easy would be dumb, but playing on hard, when you shoot somebody in the head, they die. That's the way I think about it. If you're playing this stealth game where you can die so easily, they should be able to die so easily. And I don't mean like, you know, you look at them and they die, or they don't, like, if this difficulty slider was how easily they, okay, so it does say enemy alertness, but the weapon damage is what scares me, because it's like if their weapon damage is super high, then it's a wash. So let's do it. So just so you know, in Iron Man, in permadeath, you can game over. So this is like a 25-hour game. That would really suck. But who knows? XCOM is like a 30-hour game when you play it. Maybe the way that this game is built, it'll feel like something like that. But anyway,
London.
Start the game.
What a town. History around every corner, and a tourist photographing it. Pubs serving up a pint and a smile. All that music, theatre and art. And multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube. The class of cities, really. Top shelf stuff. Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oops, I forgot to turn motion blur off.
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Fucking hell.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a little choppy. I may have to turn some stuff down, honestly.
I'm in.
Or maybe it's just cutscenes.
Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
Oh man. first off. I forgot. Oh, motion blur is off. Okay. Okay, so that was just a cutscene thing. Whoa! There's a crouch button. Oh, so C is not stick to the wall anymore. It's the crouch. Duh.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
Ah, so we're back to Q. Interesting. So holding down middle mouse button shows your options. Q is immediate.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Why does his face look dirty? What is going on with that beard, my man? Looked good in the cutscene, bad in the game. Oh boy, look at those fucking reflections, man. We're truly in the next gen. That's amazing. Oh, press Q. Okay, so that does work like that now. Okay.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in this system.
Physical interaction. Oh my god, she's really going for it, huh? All right. So far, so good. They're really not carrying anything on them, huh?
They've got loads of DedSec gear down here. And why do you suppose that is?
What? How did they get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Electrical is live. Repeat. Fireworks are live.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Oops, wrong button. Okay, so it's definitely not a non-lethal run. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so you can't just point and then run over to things anymore. That was a nice little easy mode option. There we go.
They've staged dead set propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator
Man.
first.
Those reflections, baby, they look good. They're on medium though, or something. Or they're on high, not ultra. I'm hoping the open world looks this good with the reflections and all that. Look at that. All right. That beard is so bad. It looks like he's got bugs on his face.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
They've got brass bollocks. Okay. Traps.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
Okay.
They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
They gotta be somewhere. All's well here. What's next?
Bagley, update.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Hesitate to shoot you.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
What do I do? I need cover! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Okay.
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
All right. Wasn't very stealthy, but there's kind of an ambush built into the game.
Need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the Tone conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine?
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Whoops. All right.
Where are you? Okay. Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work. Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
That guy sounds like Stephen Merchant. I would love if there was if Carl Pilkington was in this game. I would lose my fucking mind.
A series of explosions
devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorist responses to Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
As crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
To reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
So wait, is Bagley CTOS?
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side.
How do I like Watchdog James Bond Edition?
Angie, I have you next.
I'm liking it so far, even though most of my time has been spent with the
Do you find DedSec more frightening than
visual options.
in London like Clan Kelly? Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament. Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting...
Oh, I probably should have listened to the rest of that. Also, this game seems very loud. I may need to turn that down a bit.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Fine for you? Okay. Let's see. Loyalty card, P9. There's something about... Ooh. Your character models look a little odd here. Summon drone, full auto SMG, shorter team injury time. Wolverine? Who, this guy? Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, cited for kneeing Albion Guard in the groin. She's got an Albion Vendetta, extra faction damage. That's actually not bad. Short hack cooldowns, runs hacker form on dark web. Recently purchased $20,000 or euro sports car. Motorcycle. Former cryptographer. Fast downloads. These people don't have much to offer, do they? What about... Okay, maybe we go with her because she does extra damage to Albion, which I think is pretty solid. Banned for life from London Zoo. What did you do? Dora the Explorer. Okay. DeadSec saved their friend from a trafficking ring. 21 years old, she's a photographer, and she makes 18,000 euros a year. Charles Nair, her boyfriend is deceased. Jared Novak, her cousin, currently exists. Attempted to crowdfund therapy fees. Oh. That makes me like her less. I hate... I'm sorry to be mean, but that always, like... Arrested for gross indecency at Old Spitalfields Market. World record holding hidden object game speedrunner. Well, she speedruns hidden object games, so that's... I don't know if that's good or bad. Former child actor frequently purchases rare coins. Yeah, Dora here is a little weird. DeadSec rescued them from a Clan Kelly assassin. Who's the hacker? This guy, short hacks. Network architect. Uncovered the government was responsible for their friend's death. Okay. Grandmother still alive. Trainer Francisca Isabel. Runs a blog titled Everyday Activism. That's annoying. Blogger. Primary science fair winner. Holds records in a video game speedrunning competition? What is this? Why do all these people have speedrunning records? Alright, no problem, Freddy. See you in a bit. Recently purchased pastel-colored hair dye. Short hack cooldowns. That seems pretty good. Let's go with this guy. Thomas Williams. Oh, Thomas Williams is the first member of our resistance. He's not too excited about it.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DeadSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine.
I'm trying to think here. How do I like this performance? So the performance... Oh yeah, that performance is definitely worse without DLSS on. Let's put it on quality. I gotta admit, performance is not really great, but if I want these reflections, it might be the price I have to pay. It's this, the colors are really blown out. That looks a little better. Look at these reflections though, man. So let me just see if I turn off, or if we put our quality here, of our DLSS to balanced. Let's just put, actually, you know what, let's put it on performance. See, with this I see, oh man, yeah, see, I see some blurriness. I see it when we're doing this. Yeah, that's gotta go. That cannot stay. So we put it on quality. Better, but there's like weird ghosting. And you know, here's the thing, you gotta remember that DLSS, it is real time. You know what I mean? Like, it is doing this shit in real time, so... Balance seems to have the weakest effect on visual, like, ghosting. So here's the real test. Oof. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this. I might have to turn off ray tracing. But that's like the key thing here, right?
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. With me, Tash. It's hard to believe.
Let's do this. Let's bump that up, baby.
In an advanced country like ours, and yet here we are. Those government promises of adequate food.
Okay, so look at that, right? Look at those reflections. Now let's turn DLSS off.
Foodstuffs and vital medical supplies.
There.
Hundreds have already died of conditions that could be easily cured. The black market means that criminal gangs like Clan Kelly run our cities. And Prime Minister Dev Hassani isn't even around to pretend to care. How do we go from consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns a land of plenty into a wild west of hoarding, food battles and black market barons? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities a secret. Here's veteran... report to Ian on the power behind shortages.
let's get to a place where there's a good reflection here.
First stuff that got stopped from coming in
Okay.
was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life got instantly worse, but we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotope stopped.
All right. So we go there. I'm just looking at that reflection there on this. Let's go to high.
Now, radioactive isotope
Looks better. Let's go to ultra.
using cancer screening, cancer treatment. Now, that stuff, it has a short half-life. Technetium.
Man, it does look really fucking nice. I can't deny that that does look fucking great. Maybe anti-aliasing?
Used to save hundreds of thousands of lives just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer.
Not great. Turn that up. Let's go to medium ray tracing. Turn this to balanced.
66 hours. As soon as those walls went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying. And then the medicines. The thing is, there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was a moment before it took place when actually there was some effort to try and stockpile some of the medicines. There was some things that could be done. For a lot of it, there was simply nothing that could be done. We had a major problem with drugs for schizophrenia. So we saw such an uptick in the kind of attacks that you saw in the street and people suffering on their own because they didn't have the mental health drugs, because those drugs simply couldn't.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
Smart move having redundant systems like that. Can't trust anyone, right?
One of Sabina's,
Okay.
are ya? I'll see you downstairs later then.
This is what you wanted, mate. Get to it. Sabine! Right, where's the fucking light switch?
No, you have to be. You have to be in it to actually hear that.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist. I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and
From the Buccaneer, this is the Bug. Hello, Resistors, it's Bug time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is the Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the corpse of a once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today,
Oh,
we're
boy.
talk to you about Albion, your friends and mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had puppies?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona or Bayern Munich. The government panics and thinks, well, we better get them signed up before it's too late. But still, violent crime, a record low, although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know. I think they're probably right. Who has the opportunity to commit violent crime these days anyway? The moment you pick up a fruit knife, you get tasered by a robot policeman and deported for looking Bulgarian. It's a much more peaceful society. It's just much less of a society.
I want to know the details of the contracts, Alice. I mean, are they paid per dissident duffed up? Is it a set rate for each extrajudicial state mugging? And what is that rate? What do you think?
Well, they certainly look like they're trying to hit a quota of some kind.
Well, what is the set rate? Is it, 99.95 cryptos bargain? Seems very reasonable indeed. I imagine they don't ask too much anyway, because it's just so nice to get paid for doing your hobby anyway, isn't it? I imagine it doesn't even feel like work.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out.
Okay, that's enough of that. Floppy disk, it's a relic. New Skies was a game released by a London-based Britplay software in 1989. First-person arcade adventure that tells the story of a soldier taking part in the human invasion of Mars. The player is tasked with crushing a resistance movement by destroying secret alien weapon caches, propaganda materials, and Martian commanders. It was a dismal failure. Britplay software was liquidated, and CEO began a career in government intelligence, where he found his ideas were much better received. That's so stupid, but I'm okay with it.
I'm Claire Walker.
Get a load of that.
Get a load of that. You can hardly even tell that these guys just recorded random lines.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0.
Oh my god, this is huge.
The city operating system that's... Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and...
Yeah, that's enough. Got a pig mask. This game is much tighter up on your face than Watch Dogs 2 was, and I gotta wonder if that was a decision to make it so it was rendering less at any given time.
Today on The Upload, we're talking about Sky Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her, and we only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing Bagley to the world. Nowadays, it's hard to remember a world before Bagley.
And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible. Bagley is the most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Sky Larson herself?
Not a lot, other than that she's actually pretty incredible. I've followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a
Alright, so Bagley is like a mass-produced AI? So it doesn't like it when I look over there, but when I look over here, my frame rate goes through the roof.
This is London Calling. You're here with me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know.
Alright, I get it. It's a little annoying. They don't let you listen to these while you're walking around. What's the point of that? Because I'm not gonna sit here and look at a menu for fucking 15 minutes. Too much.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa, whoa, it's all right. I'm supposed to be here. Authorization code. Sabine sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Alright, so Watch Dogs has not stopped with the fucking references. We have a fight pit right here.
Hello and welcome.
You know, I gotta say, it's too much. I'm sorry. It's just killing me. The frame rate is killing me. It's not worth it. Even honestly, I just like after I was playing for a little bit, I just got an eye for what exactly is going on, and I'm like, I just don't want to play with it being that framey. I'd rather have a solid 60. As nice as the reflections look, it's not worth it to me.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Sounds like a proper conspiracy, Bagley. Who was really behind the bombings then?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Just out of curiosity, we have this off. We turn on medium ray tracing. We take an immediate hit, and the whole image like kind of softens. Admittedly, the environments do look better. I think that once I'm gonna download the what's it called, the drivers tomorrow, or after the stream, the new NVIDIA drivers, and then we'll see if that shows an improvement in the performance.
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck, that's mental. You were lucky to get out alive.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah. About that. I'm guessing that if I join up, that kind of attention extends to me, right? Christ, Sabine, it's fucking risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say, Amir, so what the hell? Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
All right.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Tech points can be found throughout London. Use them to upgrade tech upgrades, or to purchase tech upgrades, sorry. Gadgets and weapons, purchase tech in the tech menu to obtain and upgrade gadgets, upgrading tech, or equipping tech. Words. Okay, so magazine capacity. Chase drones can be hijacked for 15 points. AR cloak or infiltrator spider bot. I think we go with the spider bot. Equip a new gadget on your operative in the team menu. So we got our boy Thomas Williams.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
DedSec shop. Outerwear. You know what? Actually, real quick.
Fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics.
Let's look at our rewards here. Real quick. Challenges. XP. But do you get points? Uplay points? How do you accrue Uplay points now? Because I was gonna say I'll just grab everything here, but I don't want to do that if I don't have Uplay points.
How to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
What is this? Why do we have these? We have like this like special gear. Maybe it's because I'm using Uplay Plus. That's really stupid. Let's do that. It's pretty funny. We look like a real moron now. Let's go. So this game has like a regular, like a good like melee system in it. Oh, well, that's interesting.
That's it. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak points. Just like that. You're getting it.
Okay.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it.
There we go. Nice. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, that was a little rough, man. Don't you think? I mean, at least help her up, you know? She was helping us train. There you go. We're all on the same side here, right? Gabriel.
Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Okay, so this seems a little cheaty to me. So we do just straight up get all of the stuff. We got all the operatives because they come with our... They come with our... because I'm subscribed to Ubisoft Plus. That's how I got this game. Whoa! So the season pass comes with Uplay Plus. Interesting. So cosmetics do not. Boosters do not. Credits do not. Interesting. But here's the thing is we get all of these fucking characters right off the bat. That seems a little cheaty, doesn't it? Like, I mean, we just started the game and we've got this character. Hacks propagate. Homing drones. I mean, this is... She does what I do, but like way more. He uses stealth, takedown still Edo, maybe? Silenced MP5? I mean, Jesus Christ, that guy is like... I honestly... Part of me just wants to play as this regular guy. Because I just feel like the others are too easy. Whoa. Can we talk to these people? That would be cool. Okay. Let me just see something real quick. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I didn't read that. Oops. Hold on, the game is restarting. My bad. I just wanted to see what it looked like at medium resolution for textures. I'm probably gonna have to switch it back. Shift F2 to get to Ubisoft Connect. Okay, there it is. I was wondering why it wasn't showing up on the stream. Welcome back. Unlock rewards by completing challenges. Check your stats and compare to friends. Check my benefits. Alright. Okay, come on. Whoa, wait, what? I'll be honest with you. I think for the resolution I'm playing this game, the textures look just fine. Let's, go to the image, turn contrast down. That's a little better. It's running really well right now, so I'm gonna see what it looks like with ray tracing on medium. I can tell you what it looks like. It looks like it feels like a console game, but oh my god, that is way out there. Whoa. Okay, DLSS on performance. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we're doing this. Wow. So turning down the texture resolution really boosted this. If I was playing at like 1440p or 4K, there might be a more noticeable difference, but you know, that looks, these resolutions for the textures look perfectly fine here. So what are we doing? So I restarted the game by accident, so now I have to sprint back to the thing. Okay. Barriers. We got him. Hey fellas, don't mind me. Okay, I gotta say, you know, with the ray tracing on medium even, it looks great. But the rain, this looks insane. Oof. Okay. I still think that once we see a patch for, well, not a patch, but a driver update, we'll probably see a boost in performance. Maybe even improve DLSS. Maybe the restart of the game honestly helped it out. Oh, we can talk to these people.
You alright?
I can't believe it was this easy. There's no test or anything. We're just dead set straight up.
Learning on the job's the way to go.
I was hacking into this SIRS network the other night, and it had me thinking, are there any contingency plans in case someone fucks up? Like, what the fuck? Are we really safe?
I hear ya.
I hate not knowing what's going to happen, but I won't give up.
Okay. A little bit of added context for our people here. He's wearing a cool outfit, man. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Honestly, all of this is kind of a lot. Like, do I even belong here? Am I doing enough? Is this a game?
I hear ya. But this is real, mate.
It is a game.
No doubts about that.
Right. So go back to acting like I know what I'm doing. Good advice.
These people are so showy, considering they're supposed to be, like, intelligence operatives. You know? They're supposed to be, like, hiding. I like that the military guy's the only one who doesn't want to talk. Fair enough, right? Come on. Oh wait, do we have to do this whole thing again? Because I fucked up.
Registration detected.
Oh, we do.
Seal the exits,
Oops.
hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa. Whoa. It's alright. I'm supposed to be here. Authorization code.
Yeah, so I was just saying,
Sabine's alive? Well, that's
I have this game on Ubisoft Plus, so I did not buy this game. It comes with a subscription, so I figured I would buy this game. I would buy the subscription for a month, and you know, play the game.
I mean, catch up on what I missed.
So basically, with that subscription, we get premium stuff like the season pass and all of the microtransaction people. Seems kind of like bullshit to me because look, we just started the game and we... Oh, okay, so actually it doesn't even show us that menu because I had to restart this mission because I was changing options. But, my point is, we get these 3 premium superpowered operatives.
Downloading our database, news archives, and
all because of the subscription. Honestly, I would turn them off because, I mean, what's the point of even playing permadeath and doing all this stuff if we just kind of bypass it, you know?
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid...
Alright. I can't believe it makes me redo this. I changed the texture quality, and it made me redo the whole mission.
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak points. Just like that. Couldn't have done that better myself. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Whoops. Alright. Skip. Oh, whoops. What? How do you grab? She didn't teach me how to do that. Oh, I guess maybe that's the... That's what you get. Alright, skip. The cutscene broke because we were skipping it. That's funny.
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
So I'm going to play as the weakest character, because I feel like playing as the other characters so early in the game would be cheating. So we'll wait to do that. Also, did I actually... Tech. Okay, I did. Already.
So, which evil cabal are we taking on first?
Make no mistake, London is under occupation. Armed mercenaries patrol our streets, allegedly to keep people safe, but really they're keeping the people scared.
You mean Albion? Yeah, they definitely got that fascist thing going for them. Convince the people they're some kind of saviors, right?
So, we have to ignite the will to resist in the people of London by showing them that Albion aren't the solution. They're the problem.
For that, we'll need information. I'm pushing 2 sets of coordinates to your optic.
Cheers, Bagley. I've identified 2 opportunities. 1, we're going to disrupt some Albion propaganda. Remind the people it's not Albion's way or the highway. 2, we need intel about Albion operations if we want to throw a spanner in their plans. You game?
Sabine, we're gonna wake up this city.
Brilliant. Let's get the people of London on board.
Fired for performing DDoS on a competitor? Albion employee. Discharged following Army Reserve training accident. Spontaneous death. So this guy has got a gun. New mission. What are our missions? What are we doing? DedSec is ready to is back and ready to hit the ground running. Sabine thinks the best place to start is by counterattacking the Albion presence in Camden Borough. Wait, what? So all of this shit is already unlocked for us. Huh? Oh wait, no, okay, so it's unlocked in the areas you've been to. So everything you've seen, it shows you what's on the map. Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. Get pissed, darts. Alright. Let's go over here. Captain, the plot against the Speaker of the House is confirmed tomorrow at 1900 hours. Ensure we have guards ready to intercept. Classic X5 protocol. The attack was nearly called off tonight, but I calmed the leader of the plot. Can't pass up an opportunity to take in these lowlives. Private D. Morgenstern. Unlimited range.
tough on me. You can trust on that, fam.
The government claims this is necessary.
Yeah, the government claims what helps the government. They made optics mandatory, right?
That's right.
So what's necessary about optics other than tracking us?
Everywhere. Bloom knows everything about us. What we eat and drink. When we sleep.
Parliament Square number 1 met with Morgenstern and Biggs to discuss the attack. We're going to make an example of the Right Honourable Speaker of the House. We'll take him and his Albion bodyguards when they exit Parliament. They can't stop us. Tomorrow is D-Day. I had an attack today and needed an inhaler. Morgenstern talked me down. She's good at keeping us calm. The governor will have to give in to our demands after we're through with the speaker. Something happened. Albion knew our plan. We were swarmed the moment we advanced. We have a mole. I hope someone finds this. They're arresting us. Someone find us. Gas immunity. What's this? A pink outfit. Okay.
Alright, let's just say this is physical coordination training. I'll keep track of your score.
Wait, what? L? A and L. Okay.
Yes. God, I'm good.
K? Oh, man.
Ooh, I'm the fucking master. Oh, fuck yeah. Child's play, innit?
Oh, shit.
Top of the fucking pile.
Alright, I didn't know about space. Drunk bonus. That's funny. Whoops.
Shit. Yes. God, I'm good.
Oh, man. Anytime he does something fancy, it throws me off. Fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah. Child's play, innit?
Ah.
Yes, always on
This is why am I even doing this? This is stupid. Oh, fuck.
Oh, piss off.
Come on, we gotta finish this. Damn it. Ah! Damn it!
Shit.
Oh, I think this would be easier with a controller, because I just my brain's just not on right now.
Oh, fuck yeah. Child's play, innit? Yes, yes, yes. God, I'm good.
Shit.
Oh, beat that.
Wait, are you waiting? Or just turn it on? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Intermediate goal? Yeah, that's fine. That was fine. We did fine.